In this video, we will show how to define performance criteria for the structural members in SeismoStruct. In the Performance Criteria window, we click to the Add button and a new window opens. First, we assign the name of the criterion. Next, we select the criterion type from the drop-down menu. We select Frame Element Chord Rotation Capacity. Next, we need to define the equations that the program will use to automatically calculate the capacity of the elements during the analysis. It is important to note that mean material values will be used in the calculations without applying any safety or confidence factors. We move to the Strength Degradation section. Here, we define what will happen to the member after the selected criterion is reached. In this example, we select Keep Strength. Also, we can choose how the program will react when the criterion is reached during the analysis. In this example, we select Notify, so the analysis continues, but a notification is introduced in the analysis log. There is the option Select All Elements by clicking Select All, or we can select specific members or groups using the available selection buttons. After selecting the elements, we move to the Visual Display section. Here, we assign a color identifier to the check. This color will be used later in the post-processor, so that we can easily identify the members that have reached this specific criterion. Finally, we define the Damage Visual Effects. This option controls how the result will be displayed graphically in the deformed shape viewer. After we have completed all the required fields, we click OK. We follow the same procedure to define the reinforcement strain. We assign the desired name, and we click the drop-down menu. Here, we select Reinforcement Strain. In the Value field, we enter 0.0025, since steel yielding can be identified when the steel strain exceeds the yield strain, which is calculated as the ratio of the steel yield strength to its modulus of elasticity. We select the material that the criterion will be applied. Next, we repeat the same steps, and we click OK to insert the new performance criterion. Having completed the pre-processing phase, we are then ready to run the analysis. We click the Processor tab. A new window opens, and we select the Run button. Once the analysis is completed, we can proceed to the Results section. We click the Post-Processor button. In the Deformed Shape Viewer tab, we have the option of visualizing where the performance criteria have been met in the model. By clicking on the Performance Criteria option, a new menu opens. The first option allows us to view where the plastic hinges are formed. Next, we select Colorize Elements with Damage and Element Damage textures. Finally, we choose the specific criterion that we want to display on the deformed shape of the building. By clicking on a specific analysis step, the model displays the locations where plastic hinges have been formed, and where the chord rotation criterion has been satisfied. We select the Performance Criteria tab. Here, it is possible for the user to visualize the performance criteria per step. First of all, we select the performance criteria name from the drop-down menu. Then, it is necessary to select the step of the analysis. Regarding the view options, the results can be displayed for all the elements or only for those elements that have reached the criterion selected. In addition, the user may extract the performance criteria history of the structural members. We may select the performance criteria name from the drop-down menu, and then we should select the element and we click the Refresh button.